enable laser. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name's Chris, this is Taylor Welding, and if you couldn't tell from the intro, X-Tool sent me a metal fab unit. I've been letting the guys in the shop use it. I've been using the fire out of it. This video will be scattered with stuff that I have been doing with it, completely out of the box stuff. Not all of it, but some of it, like beveling stainless pipe. Will it weld stainless pipe? The new ironworker is getting a facelift with a new capacities plate. This laser technology, here's a piece of stainless pipe right here. Beveled with a laser and cleaned with a laser. It's incredible. This laser technology is going to revolutionize the industry. X-Tool has made an affordable laser. I've only had it a week. It's done everything they said it'll do, and that's really all I can tell you right now. I just don't know yet, but what I can say is so far, so good, and what you can do with this technology is amazing. At any time during this video, you feel like you want to check it out, look in the description in this video. It'll have any up-to-date discounts in it, all right? Hit the like button, please. I'd appreciate it. Let's go. X-Tool sent me a CNC, an X-Tool welder laser cutter. It does everything. It's hard to mention it all at one time. The wire feeder and this air compressor. It's a 30 amp air compressor that comes with all of your setup. I'm going to walk you over here too, but just know I'm not using the air compressor. My big one's going outside. It comes with this cool little carrying holder. Come over here and let me show you the little area I created for the X-Tool. This is the CNC portion. The air dryer's back there. I created this little section just for a cool tool, and this one fits the bill. And you're going to see me kind of figure it out. I haven't welded with it really. Let's go back over the table and I'll show you the first test that we're going to do using a piece of wood. Wear your safety glasses, please. Now, let's fire the X-Tool up. This is the wire feeder. It's got 0.035 wire in it, hard wire. And this, anybody could do this. Anybody could run this, I'm telling you. It turns on, it goes through its thing. It's a little bit loud because it's got a fan that could suck a golf ball through a garden hose. It is wild. When you're really welding this thing, it is like, woo! All right, we're gonna confirm. Carbon steel. Uh-oh, we got a weld. And our material thickness is 188. But I've got it beveled. I don't know. I'm new. Let's try that. All right. Wire diameter is 0.035. So which one is it? 0.032 is closer to 0.035. So we'll go with that. Enable wire feed. That dude's working now. Enable laser. Confirm. I understand I'll burn my eyes out. Okay, that's it. You see me fighting it. The gun actually tries to push you along the wire comes out. And that's something I'm not used to. I'm trying to hold it in there and make it penetrate. That's not needed. It's all about your settings and letting the gun do what it wants to do. You'll see as we progress. I'm going to break this off. It's got a bead in it. It's got a bead in it. Full penetration through and through. Okay, The gap got a little bigger. I'm gonna come back and catch it. That baby is ripping. Wait a minute. No, this was the top. I can't even, the bottom looks better than the top. Wow. Okay. So this was me trying to jam it in there. And it was kind of gnarly. But still, it's full penetration. For the first time. All right, we've got another piece of 3/16 tacked up. This time, I'm gonna let the gun do what it does. I want it to just go. Instead of trying to dig and make it eat and see how much penetration, we're just gonna weld, okay? That is slick, slick. Now we didn't get all that penetration. But it is, it's just so different. You guys can see that good. On this side. All right, my angle wasn't quite right. I'll turn it up like this just a little bit. There we go. Just like that. I'm gonna run some stringer beads just to try to get the feel for the gun. It just wants to push you along. Just drag it down the plate there, it's wild. Just drag it. Another one on this side. It's a cute little 3-bead cap. I mean, it's tiny. I want to put this into perspective. That is a 1/8 piece of aluminum TIG wire. I was using it to weld together aluminum cans last night. Doing it. That is cool. All right, let's quit screwing around. Let's go. This changes things. I can see companies going to a laser welder for beads and then filling and capping with something else. It's that simple. Cannot wait to put it on a piece of stainless, purged. Schedule 10. That's a monster to weld. I don't know very many people that can do it. I'm not the best at it for sure. I've known some, but that would be a true test. That's coming. Can't wait, actually. X-Tool wanted me to go ahead and do what I was thinking. I mentioned I would love to weld some stainless pipe with the X-Tool. Walking by the lathe, and I said, hey, I got an idea. Just because it's a bad idea doesn't mean it won't be a good time. So what we're going to do is I'm going to put a wraparound on here, and we're going to turn this mother on at 21 RPMs, and we're going to put the laser on it and see if we can cut a mucho straight line, mucho fast. If it works out like it's supposed to, I'm going to put my torch here and put it on a whatever degree I feel like. Put something on the wall so it doesn't burn my shop down, and see if it'll bevel it for me. Thank you for being here, guys. Hit the like button, subscribe, ring the bell. If you want any of this equipment, there's a link in the description. Check it out. Let's go. We're going to use a piece of pipe in here so it doesn't go through and scar up the back side of the pipe. And maybe it won't go over there and catch something on fire. It'll just go a little slower. Crap. Well, it's got to go slower. All right, out of everything that you've seen me do, I finally got a little speck of something on my lens because it was blowing back on me, I'm pretty sure. Maybe that'll work. Okay, I turned the air pressure up a little. Uh-oh. It's telling me it doesn't like the air pressure. Dang. I can't hold it steady. It's got to be on a steady rest. Patent pending steady rest for your X-Tool. Ooh, yeah. That ought to be sufficient. Man, oh man. All right. Getting a few more sparks on my lathe than I'd like, so I'm gonna grab some fire blanket. This is going to be really handy. All right, let's do it again. Man, that is sweet. This will be the first attempt at welding stainless pipe with a laser. Ah. right, before I put a wire wheel on it or anything else, I want you to see what it looks like. This is the first time I've ever done this. It's the first time I've ever seen it done. But I downhilled this piece of Schedule 10 stainless with the X-Tool laser welder. I'm impressed. I've got to get into the settings. There's some advanced settings. I went hotter right here on the very bottom. I did this in position. I'll clean it up when we look at it a little better. I mean, it's flush, but it didn't pile in there and make a convex bead. Well, that looks pretty good. It's just wild. All right, so this is what we ended up with. That was the first attempt, and then that was the very bottom. I turned it up, and it looks like I should have been up a little more. But man, in some spots, it's really in there. Like, that's... I've seen a lot of stainless beads, and some of them aren't near that good. I need some help, but we're getting close. All right, let's keep going. Now, the next thing, I'm restoring my big ironworker, and it came with, whoa, that's next. It came with a nameplate and what it's capable of. It all beat up, and I want this thing to look like a Harley on the show run. I love old equipment, but I want it to work and look good. So I engraved it. Really cool. Yes, and it will punch a 1 16th hole through 3/4 plate. It's pretty wild. I can't wait to demonstrate that tool as well. It had a limit switch. They're about $350, $400. And these little studs, not this, were broke off in it. And what has happened is, it's gotten a bind several times in its life, and it snapped the bolts off, 3 of the 7, and it's wanting to flop around now, which is really unacceptable when it comes to limit switches. I don't know anything else that would weld a 1/8 bolt to a 3/16 bolt flush, or maybe even down in the hole a little bit. I was able to tack it on there with a little laser and then back it out. That is awesome. How would you remove a bolt like that? You can't drill it and use an ease out. You can't, it's aluminum housing, so you're kind of limited on what kind of torture it can take. It worked flawlessly. Put new bolts in it's like new. Now, that's just a few of the things I've been doing, actual use cases. I want to go over to the table, and I'm going to do my best to cut a 1/8 strip out of a piece of rusty tubing. Okay, we've got our rusty scrap. It's actually an old tractor frame skid. I'm going to take this and just make an arbitrary cut right down close to the middle. I understand the safety instructions. We're going to cut carbon 0.12, enable laser, confirmed. That's it, you're ready. One cut right down the middle. Now let's move over a 1/2 inch from that cut. Make ourselves a little scratch there. See if we can cut us a 1/2 inch off here exactly. Fast. That's incredible, guys. The dross is minimal. Let's go from this way and see if get right on the metal. Make sure I'm not measuring that dross part right there. Yeah, 490. Right on the metal, not the slag. 495. I'm within 5 to 10 thousandths of exactly a 1/2 inch freehand with this laser. That's gonna be close. Oh, I hit some trash. Uh-oh. There we go. This should be pretty close. Wow, I mean, it's within 3 thousandths. That is so cool. Guys, that's about as close to 1/8 as I can get. That is really cool. I'm pumped about it. I know there's not many times you need to actually cut exactly 1/8, but when you do, you can. Now we're going to switch over to 3/16 plate. We're going to cut carbon steel, 0.200, enable lasering. That's it, ready to go. I've got it set up in the same fashion as the other. Now, I'm not going to know exactly the travel speed on this. We're going to do our best, and then we'll do whatever it takes. Man, be careful, this thing will catch something on fire. This is my nice fly swatter. I got everything good except that little top portion. Wow, man, this thing is really awesome. I love it. It's 3/16. Not even hot. It's warm. It's so straight and nice. I wonder how hard that is to get off. Wow. Can you trace a hole? And the kerf. What kerf? As much as I'd like to keep cutting things, it's a lot of fun, we're going to move on to the rust removing feature. Check it out. The inside's what would be hard to get to. See, I could get this with a wire wheel, but that inside would be tough. You could build a mount in your tool post holder and put that dude in gear and let it go all the way down the shaft. Maybe we'll do that. That's cool though. Side I cleaned, I figured it would have dulled it, but it actually cuts better than the side I didn't clean. I guess because it's loaded up. That's the side I cleaned, biting pretty good. The side I didn't clean is, yeah, it's much slicker. Laser welding has its place. I'm telling you, it's really a do-all machine, but it's still got its place. It's not going to do everything, right? But it could be like the lithium batteries. Lithium changed batteries forever. LED lights changed lighting forever. Xtool's done a good job at making an affordable laser CNC and welding machine. It's done everything it's supposed to do. I've had no issues so far. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know how you think it'll be used in the future. Have an awesome, awesome day. Check out Xtool. The link is in the description. Later.